Hey everybody, so I have been a little MIA lately. I know I say that a lot. It just seems like every time I get in the groove of uploading videos, life happens, and that is the case this time too. I started my third year of being a school librarian, and our school starts early, so we started on July 21st. So I have been very busy with my job and with starting my last 2 semesters of graduate classes for my Master's of Library and Information Science degree. So yeah, that's been life. It's just been a lot. But here I am to open a Beacon book box, and I'm super excited to be doing that. So stick around and we will get into this box. Honestly, I have no idea which month's box this is because I subscribe to Beacon Book Box, so I should have August and July coming because July is delayed. So I'm really not sure if this is the July or August box. I think it's the August box because it was supposed to be on time and the July box was delayed, and I also have a tracking number for another box, so I'm thinking this is the August box and the July box will be coming in the next few days. So let's go ahead and open it and see exactly which box this is because I'm really not sure. I will say this box is a little thinner than most of the boxes that I get from Beacon Book Box, so I'm kind of interested to see what kind of items are in here. Oh, and it's definitely taped up, and I did not open it ahead of time. I'm sorry for my voice if it sounds a little hoarse or scratchy. I've got some allergy things going on, and let me tell you, I about lost my voice today when I was reading to one of my classes in the library, but they were super sweet and patient with me as I tried to finish reading the chapters that I had. That's like my favorite thing about my job. I absolutely love reading out loud to kids. That makes me sad when I do have voice issues, or I know my very first year of being the school librarian, I actually lost my voice completely for about a week. So I had to just have the kids listen to read-alouds, like YouTube read-alouds, and that was so sad for me because I love reading out loud to my kiddos. All right, finally got this super sticky tape off, and here we go. Here's our first sneak peek of this box. All right, there is our sneak peek, and it is the August box. So our August theme was On the Hunt, and this is our spoiler card. I'm going to set that to the side so we can look at it at the end and make sure we got everything. And right on top, I see some kind of cloth item, which is exciting. All right, it is a pillowcase. Let's see what it says. Here, I'll show it to you first. There's our pillowcase. I really like that design. Simple, but very pretty. It says, "You will burn, for you are an ember in the ashes," by Sabaa Tahir from An Ember in the Ashes. I really like that. A lot of times the quotes don't immediately make me think of a certain book, but this one does, obviously, because it says An Ember in the Ashes in the quote. So I really like that. I like how it's kind of slick material and smooth. I just like it. So I actually have one pillow because I only have one pillow that all these pillowcases fit. So I just layer the pillowcases on it and I just switch them out as I need it. So I'll be adding this pillowcase to that. It stays on my couch because I don't really have a reading nook right now. Maybe one day when I get to upgrade and get a little bit of a bigger house, I'll have my own reading nook. But a girl can always dream. Ooh, what is this? I feel like I can use this in my job. Some kind of like notebook. It's red. It says, "Rise Red as the Dawn," by Victoria Aveyard from Red Queen. I should have known that. Very cool. It has a place, so when we open it, there's a place for your like business card, and then it really is a notebook, which is blank. While we have blank pages in the front, we have lined pages, and there's a little bookmark, so you can mark your spot. It's like a little journal, a little notebook. There's a place for your pen, and it's kind of like a rubbery. It's got like a rubbery, leathery feel to it. Very cool. Definitely a usable item. Looks like we got 2 books in this box, so that explains why the box is a little bit smaller. Those books I know are pricier items, and I am not going to complain about getting an extra book in the box, even if that means I don't get as many things. So that's okay with me. I think these things go with, so we got some like paper items in the bottom, and I think they go with the books, so I might wait to go over those. Here's our recipe card that we always get. It has the same artwork as the pillowcase did, and it says Mare's white chocolate macadamia nut cookies. That sounds delicious. Love white chocolate macadamia cookies. We have some stickers. Woo-hoo. This one says Wanted Daniel Wing and June Iparis. I think that's what that says. No, I keep reaching across using my right hand. This one says Join the Patriots. I have a feeling these go with the book. Then we have a bookmark that I know for sure goes with the book, so I will not show that to you yet, or goes to one of the books. We also got an ebook called Unspoken by Celia McMahon from Parliament House. Sounds pretty good. Has a wolf on it. So there's our ebook. So technically we got 3 books in this box. That's pretty amazing. Alright, so here's the paperback book that we got in this box. It is called A Dragon Bird in the Fern by Laura Ruckert. We also got a bookmark that goes with it. And this is what the back of the book says. When an assassin kills Princess Giara's older sister Scylla, her vengeful ghost is doomed to walk their city of glittering canals, tormenting loved ones until the murderer is brought to justice. While the entire kingdom mourns, Scylla's betrothed arrives and requests that 17-year-old Giara take her sister's place as his bride to confirm the alliance between their countries. Marrying the young king intended for her sister and traveling to his distant home are distressing enough. But with dyslexia and years of scholarly struggles, Giara abandoned any hope of learning other languages long ago. She's terrified of life in a foreign land where she'll be unable to communicate. Then Giara discovers evidence that her sister's assassin came from the king's own country. If she marries the king, Giara can hunt the murderer and release her family from Scylla's ghost, whose thirst for blood mounts every day. To save her family, Giara must find her sister's killer before he murders her too. This sounds really good. I would not have guessed that that's what it was about, but it sounds good. I'm looking forward to reading it. Sarah Glenn Marsh, the author of the Reign of the Fallen series, gave some praise, saying it's an intoxicating blend of fairy tale and ghost story of romance and sisterhood. Sounds like it's got a little bit of everything in it, which can go one of 2 ways for me. Sometimes it's a little too much, and sometimes it's blended quite perfectly. So I'll be interested to read this book and see exactly what it's about. Hardcover book is, oh my goodness, The Endless Skies by Shannon Price. I'm not gonna lie, this cover is already getting me excited, and yeah, it just looks really good. This cover is gorgeous. It reminds me a little bit of The Last Legacy, I think is what it's called, which is the newest Adrienne Young book. The cover just kind of reminds me of that a little bit. I think it's just because of the profile view of the girl with the braids. So this book it came with an author letter. So we have this, a letter from the author. And then it also came with a signed book plate. So that will be going in the book. And let's take the jacket off and see what it looks like without the jacket. But we've got gold foil lettering on the spine. And I like that it's not a super huge book. Sometimes it's just nice to pick up a kind of a quick read. Although I will say that Blade of Secrets I felt was supposed to be like that, and just because life happened and I haven't really had as much time to read, sadly, it's taken me a lot longer than it should have to read this book. All right, so let's go ahead and read the blurb for Endless Skies. The Endless Skies. For as long as anyone could remember, the Helliana had been the safest place in the known world, and now that safety is gone. High above the sea floats the pristine city of the Helliana, home to winged lion shapeshifters, the Leonidai. I have no idea. And protected from the world of humans by an elite group of warriors, the Helliana has only known peace. After years of brutal training, 17-year-old Rowan is ready to prove her loyalty to the city and her people in order to become one of the Leonidai. I have no idea. struggling with that. I'm going to say Leonidae, warriors. But before Rowan can take the oath, a deadly disease strikes the city's children. Soon the warriors, including 2 of Rowan's closest friends, are sent on a dangerous mission to find a fabled panacea deep within enemy lands. Left behind, Rowan learns a devastating truth that could compromise the mission and the fate of the Helliona itself. She must make a decision, stay with the city and become a warrior like she always dreamed, or risk her future in an attempt to save everyone she loves. Whatever Rowan decides, she has to do it fast, because time is running out and peace can only last so long. Dun dun dun. Super cool. Oh, I'm sold. It has a map. I love books with maps. I truly love books with maps. It's sold me. I'm just being nosy and seeing if there's anything else in the book. I don't know. I'm excited. It sounds good. Both of these books sound really great. The books always are kind of my favorite thing. So there really wasn't a whole lot in this box to be able to do a favorite, least favorite item, but I'll try. I'm going to choose favorite, least favorite item aside from the books, because those are always my favorite. I know I always say that in my videos. So really I only have the bookmark, the notebook, and the pillowcase to choose between. There's really not much to choose between. I'm going to say my favorite item besides the books would be the notebook, because I know that's something I'm going to use a lot. And my least favorite item, I guess, would be the bookmark, because I've just got so many. I do like collecting bookmarks, so it's really not, it's not that I don't like it. I just had to pick a least favorite item. So I'm going to say that's it, just because it was the smallest item, and I get so many. So let's check the spoiler card and make sure we got everything. And let's see what it says. All right. Legend-inspired vinyl stickers designed by Riddle and Ravens. Legend by Marie Lu. Okay. That totally makes sense. The design that says Join the Patriots, that totally makes sense now. So these were inspired by the book Legend by Marie Lu. That totally makes sense now. Okay. So they didn't go with the book. So wait a second. Tote bag. It says An Ember in the Ashes inspired tote bag. Yeah, that's definitely a pillowcase. That's not a tote bag. Maybe it was supposed to be a tote bag, and there were issues. I don't know. All right. Red Queen inspired notebook design. Oh, I haven't told you who these were designed by. So the Legend inspired vinyl stickers were designed by Riddle and Ravens, and the Ember in the Ashes inspired pillowcase was designed by Abby Malaga Art. And the Red Queen inspired notebook was designed by Venetia Arts, I guess. And then the Parliament House collaboration monthly ebook inclusion, which was Unspoken by Celia McMahon. A Dragon Bird in the Fern by Laura Rickett with author letter and bookmark. The Endless Skies by Shannon Price with signed bookplate and author letter. So we did get everything that is listed on the spoiler card. And yeah. So I think it was a great box. It was definitely book heavy, which I'm totally fine with. We got 3 books. That's super awesome. And we got a couple really cool usable items. So I really don't see anything wrong with this box. I think it was great. If you would love to share your thoughts or comments about this box and what you thought about it, what your favorite or least favorite item is, drop those in the comments below. Alright guys, it looks like that's all that was in the box. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all next time. Bye! Oh, and I do that every time. Oh my goodness. Fail. And our theme was on the hunt. I can't read. I'm off to a great start. I have a pillow that has I just layer the pillowcases on it that I get. I'm recording. Thank you. Sorry for that minor interruption. I think it's Scylla. I really don't know how to say that. I butcher names. I could be thinking of something else though. I might be thinking of a different book. That's just what it came to mind. All right, kind of I can't tell if that's navy or black. I think I'm a little colorblind. So I don't know. I'm gonna say it's navy. Looks navy to me. Legend. Is it? I'm pretty sure this is a pillowcase. Oh. Yeah, that's definitely a pillowcase. That's not a tote bag. I always feel like that.